All right, what are we looking at today? Surface area prism. What kind of prisms do we have? How do you know that they're triangular prisms?
Triangular.
Because the what? The bases are triangles. How many do we have?
2.
What else do we have in addition to 2 triangles?
3 rectangles.
3 rectangles. So on triangular prisms, we have a total of how many faces?
5.
5.
Okay. Sorry. You're smarter.
We have 5 total faces. 2 bases that are triangles, and 3 lateral faces that are what? Rectangles. All right, so example 1. Here's your triangular prism all wrapped up. Here's your prism as is this a net or a template?
Template.
It's a net because there's no tabs.
Nice.
Wait, are
It
the
is-
triangles
Yes.
there?
No, I didn't.
Tabs would be little things sticking off of it to
Oh.
make it adhere to the other part. They are not, that's a good question. Because it kind of looks like they're hanging off from the original part, right? Those are not tabs. They're actually part of the net. All right, so I have 2 triangles. Now, if I turn my picture a little bit, I see this little square in the corner.
Right angle.
It's indicating a right angle. So that means, what measurement is my base for this triangle?
90.
Degree.
No, not the measurement of the angle. What is the base of the triangle?
5.
No.
5 times 3. 5. 38.
Oh, it's 3.
It is 3.
How do you read that?
The measurement's given to you down here.
Oh, well, like.
What is the height of my triangle?
4.
No.
4. It says it's about.
It's 4. What is the 5?
5 is in the
I thought that was the bottom.
What does that start with? Yes, very nice. This is the hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse is the longest leg on a triangle.
Oh.
Now, when we're trying to find the area of a triangle, do we use the hypotenuse?
No.
No, we don't. And we're not going to use the hypotenuse very much this year. You're going to use it a lot next year. But this year we don't use the
We used
hypotenuse.
it a lot last year.
So we have 2 triangles. What's the formula to find the area of a triangle?
3 times 4 divided by
Half base times height. So, Ryan, my base is what?
3.
My height is
4.
divided by 2 or multiply it by 1/2. So 3 times 4 is?
12.
Half of 12 is?
6.
And how many triangles do I have like that?
2.
So I have 2 triangles that are exactly the same. How do we know that they're exactly the same?
Because they're both at the top.
They have to
They're
be
congruent.
congruent. Very nice.
That word.
All right,
We're helping each other out.
you guys are doing great together. Rectangles. How many rectangles do I have?
3. Yeah.
Okay. So the rectangle on the far left, I've labeled it number 1. What are its dimensions?
3 by 6.
Which gives us?
18.
Wow, that wasn't good.
The second rectangle has what dimensions?
5. 5 by 6.
Thank you. Which gives us
30.
30. And the rectangle on the far right,
4 by 6.
which gives us? What do I do with all of these? Add them together. So I have 6 plus 6 plus 18 plus 30 plus 24, which gives us a total surface area of
22.
How many?
84.
Easy to answer the question that we say.
So are we at 72 or 84?
72, I think.
You're feeling?
You're feeling that? I know what you're saying.
We could put it into the calculator and determine it for sure.
And 84.
84? What are our units?
Meters.
Squared.
Nice.
Just kidding, they're not actually 84.
No, they're squared.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Anytime you find the area, it's always squared.
Don't say that.
All right, example 2. What shapes do I have?
Triangle and rectangles.
Triangles and rectangles. How many triangles do I have?
2. 2.
I have 2
And 3 rectangles.
and 3 rectangles. All right, so mental math is going to be a little more challenging on these ones, so what should you have out? Calculator. All right, my triangle. What is my base?
5.
And my height?
5
Height.
millimeters.
5. So 1/2 times 3.9 times 5 gives us?
Would you do 0.5 times?
That's fine.
9.75.
9.75 is correct, sir. Yes, you can do 0.5. How many triangles do I have like that?
2.
So I have another one that is 1/2 times 3.9 times 5, which is 9.75.
You can do divided by 2.
Yes, you can. Multiplying by 1/2 is the same thing as dividing by 2. Rectangles. Now, this is the challenging part with a triangular prism, is seeing the rectangles.
I see it.
You have a rectangle along the bottom. I've dotted in where you can't really see it. It's tucked inside.
Then you
What
get
are the dimensions of that bottom rectangle?
3.9.
times 2.4.
Very nice. What does that give us?
Say it out loud. We never got it.
9.36.
Thank you. You have a rectangle that's on the back side.
2.4 times 5.
So smart.
Hey, we don't judge here.
2.4 times 5 is 12.
And then you got the one that's a slant.
And then you have the one, yes, that's slanted on the front face of it.
6.34. 6.34.
Nice.
We got some mathematicians in
You got
here.
some skills.
guys are supportive.
All right, so 2.4 times 6.34 gives us?
15.216.
Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah, no problem.
What do you write here?
15.216.
Good one.
Now, what do I do with all of these?
Add them all.
Adds them.
9.75 plus 9.75 plus 9.36 plus 12 plus 15.216 gives us.
Crap. I messed it up.
I got error.
Do you hate that?
You really have the
Oops.
last couple numbers.
I was on the last one. I messed it up.
What was that? Someone just said
Say
it.
it out loud.
65.436.
Jeez, Mary, you didn't learn to speak up.
Somebody double check her answer, please.
Oh, is that not right?
140, 19 over
56.076. That's what I got.
All right.
hold on, let me do mine.
56.076.
I got that down.
Now, our instructions say to round to the nearest tenth,
Which would be 56.
Which would be 1.
No.
which would be 56 point.
0.
08.
0.1.
7.
Thank you.
Yes. I
What are my
said that.
units?
How did you get 0.1?
This is round 76
See, you
to
guys
1.
need-
Ah!
It's okay, Gretchen, I didn't know it either.
Well, you should.
All right.
Okay, we're not all mathematicians in here.
Oh, you think I am?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, easy. The direction said 10. So which number represents the 10th position?
The first number after the decimal.
Okay, the 0. So what do we look at to determine whether we round up or stay the same?
The second number.
Hundreds. The second number, the hundredths. What's this? The 7. So are we going up or staying the same?
We're going up.
Okay, so that's why we get 56.1. What are our units?
Meters.
Millimeters.
Millimeters.
All right. Where does this go?